Hello, I thought I'd do a quick little video because I've noticed a lot of people who are recently have been having readings. There seem to be a lot of issues regarding the heaviness and the strength of Saturn at the moment in the skies in transit. It's in the sidereal chart, it's actually sitting in Capricorn. It's bang in the middle as well in Shravana. I think it's about 19 degrees or something. So, and it's going to retrograde back into that spot as well. So, obviously, it's Saturn in Capricorn behaves very differently to any other sign because it is a very, very serious Saturn. It's very kind of like very authoritative, very like heavy, and yeah, it's very restrictive things. So particularly if you have Saturn sitting in your fourth house, so this will be for a Libra ascendant because obviously fourth house is house of happiness. And also if Saturn is sitting on your personal planets, as well, like for example if it's sitting on your moon, you're going through your Sadasati, which is like when Saturn is really making you look at everything in your life. I've done a video on this actually, and it kind of makes you question what's making you happy, what changes you need to make. And it is right, Saturn sitting on the moon or aspecting the moon is really, really heavy anyway. So, and this has been going on. I mean, some poor people, they're born with this, so they have this all the time, this heaviness on their moon, on their mind. And but obviously Saturn has now been sitting on people's, if you got your moon there, for about a year now, so it's very difficult placement, and it will still be there till next April. So it's making you really sort of question a lot of major things in your life to do with relationships, where you live in, everything, work, the lot, So, and then we have people who also, they've got like Saturn sitting on their Venus as well. Wherever Venus sits in your chart is what you enjoy. So if you, for example, if you're sitting, if say Capricorn is your 11th house and Venus is there, you obviously enjoy being with your friends and networks and social groups. And now obviously Saturn for the past year has been sitting there restricting that and making it really heavy. You probably have not been able to see your friends. You've had none of that enjoyment. Things that you enjoy so much in life have been very restrictive. Also, if it's sitting on your Mercury as well, that's heavy as well, because even though Saturn is very good at organizing things, it makes you put the hard work in, and in over a year when it comes out, you will all be sort of like, oh yeah, I can see why I had to go through that. But right now, going through it is very, very difficult. So also with that as well, because Mercury is like fun planet, it's a fun light planet, and it's got this massive heavy energy of Saturn sitting on it as well. So that's a bit hard as well. It's family, it's colleagues, it's things that, creativity basically. So that can actually, for some people as well, that has been difficult for them as well. So, and also if you got Jupiter sitting there as well. So even though Jupiter, if your natal Jupiter is sitting there, and now you have this, it would be debilitated normally. So it does help it in some ways, but it's still, it's your optimism planet that gives you that kind of, whoa, I feel happy about it. Yeah, so that's also sitting on there. So it is very, very difficult for everybody. So I think, it's very important to work on things to do with the planet that is actually being kind of restricted and feeling heavy with this transit as well. And also just kind of realizing that this period will finish. It's not there for a long time. And in a year's time, things will be so different. And actually, less than a year now, maybe 11 months' time. And also for 2 months or so, Jupiter is going to retrograde back into it as well, into Capricorn. So that will help and ease the situation a little bit. And also, pretty soon in transit, you might get like Venus and Mercury will also be aspecting and helping, you know, from Cancer, they will be aspecting Capricorn, easing things. But generally speaking, it is difficult for everyone. So I just wanted to just say, you know, that this will all end, and you can do mantras. I'll actually write it all down for you. For the moon, you can do very simple things like Om, Nam, Chandra, Namaha. For Venus, you can do Om, Nam, Shukra, Namaha. For Mercury, you can do Om, Nam, Buddha, Namaha. And for Jupiter, Om, Nam, Guru, Namaha. And obviously for the 4th house as well, I will still do, you know, for Libra Ascendants, this is like their 4th house. So I will still do, because the Karaka of the 4th house is actually moon. So you want to actually do the same thing, you know, for that as well. So, you know, it's just very important to just, you know, we can't get away with things, because it's Saturn is a really, really good teacher to all of us, and unfortunately we have to all do, you know, all of us are feeling Saturn in one of our houses, and it is difficult for everyone, because it really does take the, you know, when Saturn is so heavy, it's kind of very good for a lot of things, but very difficult for other things as well. So lack of enjoyment, lack of fun, it's just probably has been feeling as though it's been much more about work than enjoyment. There's been like no release. So I just, you know, I feel the same as you do. So I just literally can't wait for more positivity to come in. And I guess it's just like reaching out to all of you and just saying that we're all part of the community. If one of us hurts, the other hurts as well. So I wish you all the very, very best, and hope that we can look back and just enjoy the fruits of this transit in Capricorn. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Thank you.